Our topic for today is about verbal and nonverbal communication. Verbal communication is the use of words to share information with other people. It includes both spoken and written communication. This is the example of verbal communication. Muna ilang gibuhat to share the other people about sa ilang information. Non-verbal communication is the transmission of message or signals through a non-verbal platform such as eye contact, facial expressions, gestures, postures, and the distance between two individuals. So this is the example of non-verbal communication. Yeah. Dili nila gipakita sa usa ka imahe na ang ilang paggamit sa pagkontak sa usa kay ang pag facial expressions. So eye contact and ano nila mura gini lang pag og kundi body language. Advantage of verbal communication. Advantages of verbal communication. So these are the
help to get work done in less
advantage
time.
and disadvantages of verbal communication,
To give
and I will
faster
give
feedback.
example of each
Number 3,
advantages
quiet, convenient
and
for
disadvantages
interaction,
of verbal
youngest
communication.
Number 4, very easy to repair. Number 5, have to maintain privacy of secrecy of information. Number 6, information is conveyed clearly.
So these are the disadvantage of verbal communication. So number 1, can result in distortion of the true meaning. Number 2, cause inconvenience for long messages. Number 3, the conversation may drift onto a different direction if unnecessary information is included. Number 3, can cause misunderstanding if not understood clearly. Number 4, communication cost is very high in
This is
certain
the
cases.
third sample
Number
of
5, there is no place for a correction once. So this is the comparison chart. Basis for comparison, meaning the verbal communication, the communication is which the sender uses words to transmit the message to the receiver, is known as verbal communication. Non-verbal communication, the communication that takes place between sender and receiver with the use of signs, is known as non-verbal communication. Types: formal and informal, chronomics, vocalics, haptics, kinesics, proxemics, artifacts. Time consuming, no, yes. Chances of transmission of wrong message rarely happens. Verbal communication is rarely happens, and non-verbal communication is happen most of the time. Documentary evidence. Verbal communication, yes, in case of written communication, and verbal communication, no. Advantage: the message can be clearly understood and immediately feedback is possible. Non-verbal communication is helpful in understanding emotions, status, lifestyle, and feeling of the sender. At presence, the message can be transmitted through letters, phone calls, etc. So the personal presence of the parties doesn't make any chance. Helpful is understanding emotion, status, lifestyle, and feeling of the sender. The personal presence of the both the parties to make communication is a must. The advantages of nonverbal communication is reduces wastage of time. Number 2, quicker transmission of message. Number 3, impact and effective
Number 4, useful for specially abled people and also for illiterate people. Disadvantage of nonverbal communication. Number 1, might distort information. Number 2, meaning varies across cultures. Number 3, long conversations are not possible. Number 4, imprecise and vague.